Well, this morning in the garden, we're learning how to make a sweet citrus candle. KCAL 9 Sylvia Lopez and Green Thumb expert Nick Federoff show us how easy it is with just 2 simple ingredients.
We're in the garden today to find out how to make your own organic candle from things you find in your own yard with Nick Federoff from thingsgreen.com. Nick, how are you? I'm excited about this project.
You know, it's really kind of fun, and I stumbled across it by accident.
Really?
I was cleaning up underneath my orange tree.
Right.
And you have to do that because if you don't clean up underneath the orange tree, that's a great place for the medfly to start breeding and coming up. We have all kinds of problems on our hands. We don't want that to happen again. Remember with the helicopters, they were spraying all that.
So you want to pick up those extra oranges that have fallen down.
Exactly. So I got to thinking about this. Hey, wait a minute. Maybe if we made a candle out of our orange. I wonder how that'll work.
Yeah.
All right, I'll tell you what, let's grab a couple of oranges over here.
Okay.
And we'll show you how that is. All right, if you cannot do a straight line, what you could do is you could take and you could mark all the way around here, because what we're going to do is we're going to make a cut. Obviously, I can't draw.
I was going to say that. You're making a straight line there, Nick. All right.
All right. So this is just for this. Okay.
For cutting purposes.
I don't think you're going to need it because I know you're a whiz with a knife. Get yourself a knife, a sharp one, but don't cut it. Now, cut in too far. What you want to do is cut right into the orange. And in this particular case, I want to cut above the line. No, not all the way through. Okay. We just want to cut through the rind. Through the rind, up into the orange part, okay? Up into the orange, but we don't want to cut it in half. So we're going to cut this like this.
Oh, I see now why you drew that line, okay.
Yeah. You want me to finish that one for you, or are you okay?
I think I went all the way around.
Okay. Now what we want to do is that we want to peel this, but we want to keep it all in one in piece. Now watch this. This is the way we're going to do it. You take your fingers,
right,
and you carefully just move it underneath like this. And make certain that you just get underneath. And this may take some practice.
Right. I don't see what you're doing. It's squirting.
Yeah, I don't want you to pull. I don't want you to push.
You really don't want to break that.
Right. I don't want to break anything.
You want the full half of it
to
come
half.
Off. Gotcha.
And then as we've got this half thing going.
Oh, I'm losing it.
That's all right. That's all right. We'll do it. We're going to pull this like this.
This takes some practice.
It does.
Okay. I see where you're going, though.
Now, the important part is you see how we have this centerpiece right here?
Yes.
Okay, we want to leave that centerpiece. Don't squeeze it, don't do anything to it. Look how gnarly looking that is. Isn't that awesome?
That is really cool.
Now, see what you're doing. How's yours coming along?
Well,
pretty good?
Am I ready to pull it off here?
I don't know, right? Real careful. Okay, now see if it'll kind of twist and pull out. Real easy, real easy. You can kind of feel it tug and pull. Yeah. Hey, you did it. That's perfect. Now what we want to do is set them down. And we want to get ourselves some extra virgin olive oil. Okay. I tried this with a lot of different oils.
Right.
And I seem to find out that this works the best.
Okay.
All right, extra virgin olive oil. Now, what we want to do is, if you'd hold these up so I can fill them up, we're going to take and we're going to fill this up like this. But I also want to get the center part right there.
The wick.
The wick. That's what it is. And you can put that on the ground there. And we'll get the next one. And we want to saturate it. Now, not technically speaking, we want to wait a few minutes. Now, I would wait maybe about 15 minutes. That should sit pretty good. Now, you can already tell, see how it's already starting to saturate inside?
Yeah.
Saturates in. And as it saturates inside, it's going to absorb all this. We want it to do this.
The oil is sort of absorbing the oil. Okay.
Yes, and our center part or our wick. Okay. Then what we want to do is that once everything has really saturated very well.
15 minutes has gone by.
About 15 minutes goes by. Then we want to light it. I'm going to light. I'm going to like this to see if we can get this. Now watch what happens here. Now it might not light because we haven't had it soaking
enough.
Yeah. And you know what? That's okay, because I'm going to show you something that I started about 20 minutes ago.
Okay.
Okay.
Got the finished product.
I've got something over here that you're not going to believe. Look at this.
Look at that.
Can you see that?
That is really cool.
This right here has been living for 20 minutes. When I first started doing this thing will last about 4 to 5 hours.
Seriously?
It is wild. It really is wild. And look how great that flame is.
Now, do you need to put it on something to make sure that it's safe? safe. It'll be okay.
Just don't knock it over.
It'll just die out. The flame will just
It'll
die out.
eventually just die out like that. If you need to put a little more oil in there, go ahead. There's nothing wrong with doing something like that. But once it's gone, and you take it.
You can also put it on a decorative dish, and it would really look lovely.
It really does, yeah.
Outside for a garden party,
you could
barbecue.
Put it, you could put,
so nice.
Yeah, garden parties, or you could put it in just anywhere, and how fun. Now, it's just a fun thing. It's not going to ward off any insects or anything like that.
It's just more of a decorative.
It really is. So if anybody wants to talk about this or anything else, feel free to call me at 1-800-405-NICK. Find me at Facebook with Nick Federoff or Things Green, and of course my website, thingsgreen.com. But can you imagine? You put a whole bunch of these all over the place in your yard, the ambiance.
That would look really nice.
This is so fun.
It.
Yeah, me too.